saying things people already know out loud is tight.
I am a collector.
Australian legends.
Funny segments.
This is
Here I come.
What's up, everyone? It's Adam from FWCI South Park. This is going to be the first South Park reaction I'm doing on the channel, and I'm starting off with season 24 because I haven't seen any of these. It's 4 episodes, 4 like hour-long episodes. I haven't really been following along with what's been happening with South Park I guess because they've only done 4 episodes in the last like 2 years. So I'm very keen to check out the pandemic special, the post-COVID special, the post-COVID special, return of COVID. There's a vaccination episode as well, so I'm going to watch these in order. I love South Park. I think it's one of the most underrated shows ever. I think it's consistently gotten funnier as it goes along. I wish it was more accessible here in Australia. I'm watching this on the Paramount app because, I don't know, we got it cheap or something. So, very keen to check this one out. My favorite South Park episode is probably... It's a real tough one. The one where Butters has a quote-unquote split personality, and then we find out a dark secret about Mr. Lou Kim, I think it is, and there's a therapist in that one. I'm not trying to spoil anything. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. And the episode that I grew up, I mean, I was 12 when South Park very first started, so I was in the target audience for that first wave of South Park insanity where parents groups were just losing their shit over the show. But the episode that I remember most fondly from back in the day it's called You Got F'd in the A, and it's the You Got Served Bring It On dance competition episode. If you haven't watched that in a long time, go back and watch it. It's a funny episode, but we've got Butters doing the something in my front pocket for you. We've got the duck dancing. We've got Randy getting served so bad that he ends up in hospital. On top of that, there was so much more in that episode that was just absolutely fucking hilarious. Just non-stop laughs the entire way through. So, underrated episode because I don't hear people talk about it much. You got F'd in the A on Saturday. So let's check out the COVID, what is this one called? The Pandemic Special. So keen. Why is Butters wearing the mask immediately funny to me? Poor Butters. Of course he lived in the COVID era.
You're supposed to wear your mask over your nose. Looks like you're wearing a diaper for your
Wow.
chin. Chin diapers don't help.
Very accurate. This is so accurate.
Thanks for turning out, everyone.
Oh, Randy,
You know,
what are you doing?
all businesses lost their livivelihoods. I also own a small business. I sell weed. And I have
Integrity
to say,
Farms.
I'm actually doing pretty good. Amazing, really. Integrity Farms weed has seen a 400% increase in sales since the shutdown in March.
Of course it has.
There's Marley Jarvis, who owned and operated her own tanning salon. Whoops.
Randy. Dude.
Integrity Weed is having a pandemic special. An all-new hybrid of our best weed sold at nearly 10% off our usual price. Not only that, but when you buy 3 pounds or more of the pandemic special, you get a complimentary Pandemic 2020 bong. We are a community.
Wow, Randy. She's not
I think
impressed.
people are really excited. What do you think?
These are very serious times and nobody wants or cares about your stupid special right now.
I love how self-aware South Park is. Honestly, they use themselves as the inspiration for so many friggin' episodes. Of course Cartman loves social distancing. I think there was a lot of people out there that really didn't mind COVID. I'm not that much of a socialite anyway. My life didn't change that much, to be completely honest. Uh-oh.
Oh no, Eric, I think your computer is freezing up again.
Bro.
Oh no, really? Can you guys
I thought he was about to get COVID.
This is what I call existing. No one can touch
Yeah, working from home
around.
is a tricky one because there are a lot of people out there that are just lazy as fuck and don't want to do shit, and working from home allows them to do that, which is great for them, but when they work for a company that you actually need to deal with, it sucks. Is he just eating cheesy poops and milk? Dude.
There's going to be a big meeting. Sounds like they're trying to get you kids back to school.
We can't go back to school. There's a fucking pandemic.
They're talking about maybe staggering you kids every other day.
They can't
Eric
do
doesn't
that.
give a
Eric,
shit
you're going to be able
about
to
the
be with all the
pandemic.
other kids
He
again.
just does not
I
want to
see.
be in school.
There's all this horrible stuff going on in the world, but apparently Cartman's life doesn't matter.
Eric, you can't.
Get back. Get back. 6
Oh,
feet, ma'am.
yeah,
6
shit.
feet.
So this is from September 2020. When COVID hit, Black Lives Matter also just coincided with it, timeline-wise. So, yeah, I guess I got to throw myself back to 2020 watching this episode to remember what was actually going on. Fuck, it's been a long 2 years.
We're not even learning anything. I'm just worried about how this is all affecting weaker kids, like, like Butters.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, think about it. Do you even know anyone personally who's dying of COVID?
Yes, my brother Jimbo, who is in the hospital.
Yeah, Uncle Jimbo.
Jimbo's a fat alcoholic who'd be in the hospital anyway. All I'm saying is that we can't let... Yes, we've been able to trace the virus and confirm
What
that
does South
it did,
Park
in
say it's
fact,
coming from?
come from a seedy part of China. Ah, told ya. A bat in Wuhan. What we still don't understand is how did a transmitted disease get from a bat to a human? How can a virus jump
Randy,
species
really?
like that? We just don't know.
Dude.
Hello. Whoa, hey.
It's a bat! It's a mouse with wings!
What?
Hey, Mac, where
Randy
you
and Mickey Mouse went to China and got fucked up. Oh, and Mickey banged the bat in the alley. Okay. Oh, Randy did it as well. God damn it. What are you doing, Randy?
Look, we can't let scientists find that bat. My wife is crazy. If she finds out I started the pandemic, she's gonna be a total bitch about it.
Is that his social distancing stick? Holy shit. Oh shit, does this mean that Integrity Weed has been giving people, COVID? Is that what's going on here?
The pandemic special is really amazing. Oh, yeah, cool, thank you. No, listen, you're awesome. I lost my wife to the virus. My kids,
Oh no.
I don't even know how.
Yeah, what happens when my son is sitting in a room with Craig Tucker, whose father doesn't even wear a mask outside? Oh, here we fucking go again.
Yeah,
Stop
here we
mask
go.
shaming, Scotch. Well, it's really not a mask if you wear it down around your chin. That's a chin diaper.
Mr. Donovan.
I don't care what changes you made. My son Clyde is not going to class.
And that is your prerogative. Mute. Okay, Mrs. Mark.
What new teachers?
Please?
All right, men. As you all know,
shit,
due to
here we
recent
go.
events totally beyond our control, we
Here
have
we
lost
go.
most of our... This might be our last chance at a job, so I don't want any
I
unnecessary
don't know, I've seen that
deaths.
police chief
No
work his ass off
unnecessary
before.
deaths.
Very specific choice of words. I just want to know what Professor Chaos is thinking about all this. We loving it.
Oh yeah, it wasn't a bat. It wasn't a bat. It wasn't a bat in your face. In your face.
Dude, she doesn't know what you're talking
It wasn't a
about.
bat.
I'm not even sure. Do you know what a pangolin is, Randy?
Randy?
Randy!
Know what a penguin is, Dad?
Really? Why did you go to China and fuck a bunch of animals, Randy? What has happened to you, mate? And why is Mickey Mouse involved in all of this? I'm guessing this is all going to pay off later on. It always does. Of course, Cartman is somebody that would, like, deliberately cough in another person's face. No.
Got it.
No. Oh, man.
You see, this pangolin's DNA has mutated. Yeah, I'm a pandemic specialist. I'm making one right now. Okay, anyway, if you all
Meta.
Due to county protocol, everyone that was in the school now has to quarantine for 2 weeks. So we will be keeping your kids here, and the teachers will be staying with them.
That's not how quarantine works. Oh, this is bad. This is very bad.
We were there, and Token was actually taken to the hospital because you guys shot him.
Yes, due to COVID. If it weren't for COVID, all the previous teachers would have still been here, we wouldn't have been in the class, and nobody would have gotten shot. Therefore, the young man is in the hospital due to COVID.
It was COVID related.
That doesn't make any sense.
It was COVID related.
And scientists are asking all South Park County residents to keep an eye out for the creature.
These guys have an uncanny ability. These guys have an uncanny ability to really specifically identify what was happening in the world at this time. This is a very this is a hell of a time capsule of an episode.
It's whatever that DNA was that was our key to a cure.
A cure?
Oh, hey, if you're gonna come any closer, would you mind wearing a, chin diaper? Oh, sorry.
Wow,
Here you
really?
go, sign right there.
Yeah.
Have a nice day.
I spend afternoons
hey.
and mornings
I'm really
on
loving the
a
pandemic
train in public transport, with people sitting there with their masks underneath their mouth. It's like, why are you even pretending that? It's in case a cop walks in. They just go like that. Oh shit!
This is all your fault, Mickey Mouse. You made the deal with the devil when you sold your Mulan shit to China.
Here we go.
Wait a minute. That's it. What's it?
Oh, is he gonna create weed that
Pandemic special. That's how we can
like
get my
cures
DNA into people.
COVID?
We can
Yeah, the whole Disney China thing, I heard like reports and stuff, but I don't know, I don't know enough about it to really sort of say what happened or whatever. So that may be the one part of this show that, doesn't really register with me because I just don't fully get it.
Randy? Shh. Hey, Jimbo. What are you? It's okay, Jimbo. I think I might have a cure for COVID. Oh.
What? Oh, Randy! Pull him up!
This
I don't want it.
be great. No, it's okay. It's
I want
okay.
you
Just breathe.
jizz doobie.
It's okay, breathe.
Yeah, I don't know if smoking herb is a good way to get rid of a respiratory issue. Like the application of that cure may be problematic.
Yeah, that's good social distancing. Real good.
Wow. So now it's a comment on like how
It was
that shit was enforced early on.
That's how long it's been.
Because early on we didn't know what the fuck was going on. People were getting fines, not realizing there were fines for that and stuff. It was kind of crazy.
Then I'm never going ever again. Butters, you gotta calm down.
Yeah,
I'm
Butters.
never going to Build-A-Bear, am I? Oh, hey, teachers. Sorry. Wait, I'm sorry. I don't need to go to Build-A-Bear. Fellas.
He didn't even go away kicking and screaming. He immediately apologized because he's Butters. But Professor Chaos. We getting Professor Chaos? Fucking hope so.
Doctor said he's better, so I can take him home.
Jimbo's better?
They said he doesn't have any symptoms and his tests are showing negative.
Randy, why is
Holy
the
shit.
cure in your cum? Fucking hell, man. How you gonna administer jizz to the entire world?
Oh boy.
You got a big day ahead of you, Randy. Big fucking day. Is Garrison still the president?
Mr. President, I made a promise to the American people to get rid of all the Mexicans.
He did.
Pandemic isn't just killing Mexicans.
It's killing a lot of them. I've gone over the statistics, Stan. All I have to do now is sort of guide the avalanche in the right direction, and I'm fulfilling my promises to the American people.
I don't like to comment on American politics, like, publicly or whatever. You see stuff, you hear stuff. I'm no expert on it, but I've never seen a president portrayed worse than Donald Trump. And I don't mean that is like he was unfairly taken out of context and portrayed that way. There was no taking out of context needed. Like, he was just saying stuff that, well before he got voted in, was giving me the creeps. Like, yeah, I was shocked when he got voted in. And, if you want to disagree with me in the comments, I don't care. I really don't care about US politics. I'm just saying it because Garrison is Mr. fucking Trump. Mr. President of the United States. And we got Randy batting off in a tent now. Jesus Christ.
Been sleeping for days. They said he was getting better. Last night his fever came back.
Randy.
And then a few hours.
Oh, it's his
we were able
mustache.
to grow a mustache.
I am not going to jail for you.
He's struggling so bad. Walking around with his cane, grabbing his crutch.
You better come to the emergency room.
Is it mustaches all round?
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Will our chin diapers keep us safe?
Yes, but we must wear them where the mustache would be. We need to wear them over our mouths and nose.
Are you out of your mind? You expect people to wear a diaper over their nose. That's disgusting. Fuck you, Fauci.
Yeah, that was basically what a lot of people said at that point.
We have to get him out of here, now. We need to take him to Build-A-Bear. Are you nuts? He has to go out and do something normal. Stan, Build-A-Bear is currently by appointment only.
Yeah,
and only
that's how it was for a while, man.
We can't
Just going down to the shops, looking for action figures and stuff was like a cherished moment in 2020.
Teachers are reporting there's no cause for alarm, except that these children have all been exposed to COVID and could be running around spreading mustaches right now! One can of shaving cream per family!
Trey Parker's vocal ability of like doing all these different characters and capturing these emotions, he is exceptional. Again, super underrated.
Don't you care about people?
Yeah, we care way more about what's right than you do,
Oh
bitch!
shit. Whoa!
For Christ's sake, the entire town is in chaos! How the hell did you let those kids out of quarantine?
Professor Chaos? Ah shit.
We are back in business.
Why is there a police tank? 2 police tanks. I see RPGs, doggos.
We've got a runner.
Oh, dude, that's... Hey, there's Kenny. We've seen him all episode. I was wondering why everybody doesn't sound like Kenny in this episode.
Alright, you ready to have some fun, Butters? Well, sure am, fellas. Okay.
Come on, Butters. Get to Build-A-Bear.
I'm sorry, these are unprecedented times.
Oh, just give us 1 minute. Oh, good job, Stan.
Professor
Thanks for getting my hopes
Chaos.
up, you asshole.
Give it to me.
Okay, we just find the shell and the outfit. Stan, you really need employee assistance with this. It's gonna fucking work, just fucking shut
Stan's
up.
got it.
Okay, Butters, look. We're gonna put the stuffing in.
Oh, what? I've never been to a Build-A-Bear before.
Okay,
Is that really what it is?
It's okay, we can start over. There's a do-over machine right over there. Look.
Traumatizing poor Butters. Do they really need a glass front on that incinerator? I feel like this is more about Stan's meltdown now than it is Butters.
Stan, are you sure this is about Butters? 'Cause
Yeah.
you seem really desperate to build a bear.
Attention protesting looters.
He keeps having visions of death.
It's the pangolin.
Did Randy fuck it again? Or was he just storing it away?
Don't do it, Cartman. That thing's
No.
our only chance. Your only chance. For your normal.
Yeah,
not
Cartman...
I am not going back.
He must be loving it by the time we get to episode 4 of this season. Return of COVID.
Saying I'm trying to help people to make myself feel better because the truth is, I just want to have fun again. I wanted to see
deep,
that I could
man.
go out in the world and do things that I used to do, but I can't. I'm not any better, and I don't care any more than anyone else. And I did all this because I just want my life back. I just want my life back.
He's still gonna do it. What? I'm still not convinced.
But by working together, we just might find a new way to...
Garrison. I knew that pangolin wasn't making it out of that situation.
I'm not who I used to be. It's time for me to own up to everything.
Yeah,
It's time
banging
everyone knew what started
pangalos
the
and
pandemic.
bats in Wuhan. That's not the Randy Marsh that I remember. Punching on with people at baseball games.
Sharon, I can't deal with hard times the way that you can.
If you're ready to talk, I'm ready to listen, Randy.
Oh, dude.
What?
You want nothing to do with the pandemic special.
No, I don't smoke marijuana, Randy.
Liar.
Uh-huh.
Liar.
What did you want to talk to me about?
I just think maybe I'm gonna do a few more specials. You got some shit on your face.
The pandemic special. Man, I was saying at the start of this video how underrated I think South Park is and how underrated Matt and Trey are. That was a great example of that, because that bit at the end with Stan, this show's funny, obviously, but I'm sure that that hit hard with a lot of people watching this. Like, it's such a, I mean, what a crazy time to be living. Like, what a time like for kids growing up from like 13 to 15, which are the most influential years of your entire life. You would just spend that whole time basically just inside, not, and it's not that people, some people choose to be inside, but not being allowed to go out. That sucked. That really sucked. And it still sucks. Like, even now, like, there are some things that, you know, like, we're still doing the check-in stuff. There's still masks mandatory in, like, public settings, unless it's outdoors or something like that. Still got a lot of, you know, after effects of COVID and Omicron, I guess, as well. So it's been a crazy fucking time. And yeah, I think South Park captured it pretty well in that one there. I feel like they didn't lean into the Black Lives Matter story much at all, and probably a good thing at the time. I'm all for, you know, equal opportunity offender. If you're gonna laugh at this, you gotta laugh at that. But when this show came out, that was well and truly still a very, very, very volatile and, you know, crazy fucking situation for everybody involved. Obviously, they didn't shy away from it, but they did shy away from it more than what they usually would. So, yeah, that was interesting as well. But yeah, Integrity Farms. I can't wait to see the other pandemic specials. Again, this is way more, you know, political and topical than I usually like to get on this channel. But if anyone does it the right way, it's usually going to be South Park. Garrison as Trump is an interesting one. I hope they don't go in too hard on Trump. Not because I would disagree with that, but I feel like it's kind of low-hanging fruit. It was kind of obvious. It might be unavoidable considering the story they're telling and his involvement, obviously, as the president at the time, and, you know, everything that was going on and the decisions that were made over in the States. And we're dealing with similar bullshit here in Australia as well. So, again, I don't want it to become like a Trump bashing show, because I just think that's boring. Because, I mean, yeah, that guy's presidency was a fucking train wreck, and I'm over it, to be completely honest. And South Park always turn up the funny, so it should be fun. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. This is my first South Park reaction. We'll see how copyright goes. This might end up going up on a Patreon or something, to be completely honest. I don't know. I don't have a Patreon, but if this can't be monetized, then maybe that's a good way to kick it off. Let me know in the comments as well. I am considering a Patreon. I'm trying to think of what kind of content to put up on there. So again, I feel kind of weird starting a Patreon. It feels a bit icky, but I do have some ideas of some interesting things that I could do on a regular basis that may be of interest to people. So let me know in the comments what kind of Patreons you guys are, you know, attached to or contribute to. Is that the word that we use for that? Patrons of? Is that the one? And as always, everyone, fuck, I've rambled a shitload at this end part here. As always, everyone, be well, stay safe, look after your friends. See you for the pandemic special too. Peace.